do not judge, or you too will be judged. For in the same way that you judge others, you will be judged. And with the same measure that you use, it will be measured to you. Why do you look at the speck of sawdust in your brother's eye and pay no attention to the log in your own eye, when all that time there's a plank in your own eye? You hypocrite! First, take the plank out of your own eye, and then you can see clearly to remove the speck in your brother's eye. Do not give to dogs what is sacred. Do not throw pearls to pigs. If you do, they may trample them under their feet, and then turn and tear you to pieces. Ask, and it will be given to you. Knock, and the door will be opened. For everyone who asks receives, and to him who knocks, the door will be opened. Which of you, if your son ask for bread, would give him a stone? Or if he ask for a fish, would you give him a snake? If you then, though you're evil, know how to give good gifts to your children, know much more that your Father in heaven gives good gifts to those who ask him. So, in everything, do to others how you would have them do to you. For this sums up the law and the prophets. Enter through the narrow gate. For wide is the gate, and broad is the road that leads to destruction, and many enter through it. Small is the gate, and narrow is the road that leads to life, and only a few find it. Watch out for false prophets. They come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are ferocious wolves. By their fruit you'll recognize them. Do people grapes? From thorn bushes or figs? From thistles? Likewise, every good tree bears good fruit, and bad trees bear bad fruit. A good tree cannot bear bad fruit. Every tree that does not bear good fruit will be cut down and thrown into the fire. Thus, by their fruit, you'll recognize them. Not everyone who says to me, Lord, Lord, will enter the kingdom of heaven, but only he who does the will of my Father in heaven. Many will say to me on that day, Lord, Lord, did we not prophesy in your name, drive out demons, and perform miracles? Then I will tell them plainly, I never knew you. Away from me, evil doers. For everyone who hears these words of mine and puts them into practice is like a wise man who built his house on the rock. And the rain came down, the streams rose, and the winds blew and beat against that house. Yet it did not fall, because its foundation was on the rock. But everyone who hears these words of mine and does not put them into practice is like a foolish man who built his house on sand. The rain came down, the streams rose, and the wind blew and beat against that house. And it fell with a great crash. When Jesus had finished saying these things, the crowds were amazed at his teaching, because he taught as one who had authority and not as teachers of the law.
I am a great YouTuber. Don't worry about it. Let's go. We're gonna go make music right now. Let's do it.
If you assign a positive meaning to an event, this will produce and attract a positive, desirable experience for you. My world is taking care of me, right? One of the most powerful affirmations in the world. Einstein.
If you're seeing this, it's because you shifted. Another huge shift in the chain reaction of shifts playing out in your life. Again, I know it sounds weird to just have some random guy on YouTube telling you these things, but the fact of the matter is I know that you know as well as I do that we're the same. It's simple. Who are you? So the fact of the matter is, do you know who you are and do you know what you want as professional shifters? And yes, I'm genuinely calling you a professional shifter. You are a pro at it. You've been doing this for an eternity. For an eternity. You will be doing this for the rest of eternity also. You will be shifting nonstop. So you're a pro. The fact is, are you aware that you're a pro, or are you asleep to the fact that you're a pro? I think you're awake to it. I think you know that you literally are a time-traveling, shifting professional, a multidimensional, eternal, undying being with the power of the universe at their very fingertips in this very reality at this very moment. We know who we are, so no matter what change is here right now in this new reality I've shifted to, no matter what circumstances are here, I have the clear communication with myself of the decisions that I'm gonna make to stay on that path. Does that make sense? Because no matter where you shift to in the kaleidoscope of our multidimensional universe, there's something that always remains the same. You could make a decision to tune into that shifting power within you so that you are in absolute control of where you go next. That you have an awareness of your breath as well as your thoughts. Now we're also going to open up a door to awareness of the sounds. Just stare at the object. Do you feel that presence? This is called mindfulness. So as you open the door to new levels of awareness, there's an internal kind of dial within you that's shifting and shifting you more and more into a reality of you being in power. It's called mindfulness. So now that we're mindful, we are now in a state of power. And I focus on compassion and love. And it's not all woo-woo far out there. It's very simple. It's very easy. Wake up. Wake up.
I'm making a video soon. This body's not you. This planet's not your home.
The most important, the most important decision you're going to make in your entire life is, do you live in a benevolent world or do you live in a mean and vicious and malevolent world? Which world do you live in, right? The most important decision you make in your life, said Einstein.
Something right now is coming full circle, and it's a beautiful energy. It's the closing of a major long cycle. And it's not only the ending of the cycle, but this is where the energy of the beginning and the end meets. They come together. It's like the beginning of this cycle, whatever it was for you, has met the end, and it is over. It is done. And they have joined together. So this is what we've got right here. In that energy, it's very similar. It's a very similar sort of energy.
It's like self-help or helping the self, and it always really is self-help. I mean, this whole thing is, I've always thought the more selfish you are for truth, and the self with the capital S, the more authentic you are and the quicker the uprootings are, and the greatest gift for anyone else that seems to be on the screen of your consciousness is always your own transformation, your own awakening. And so it has to be an invitation to step into responsibility, to step into deciding to free yourself. It is a choice.
It's about energetically attuning to that frequency, and as you energetically tune to that frequency, you then perceive of it. It's like a radio dial. that your reality is reflecting back the station you are tuned to. So creating your dream life in 2024 is about energetically tuning to the reality that already exists. What quantum physics shows us is that there's an infinite number of parallel realities that exist. And what we can do is we can begin to tune to it. And as you tune to it, it shifts your reality. You tune to it through your thoughts, your beliefs, your emotions, and the dominant stories that you have.
I feel really guided to come on here and give an activation to assist you in shifting in to or onto your highest timeline, or to support you in maintaining alignment with your highest timeline. And one message that's really coming through with this is understanding. It's not hard. It's not hard. Everything is easy for you. Everything is easy for you. You are love. That's what you are. Anything outside of love is not divine truth. It is not in alignment with who and what you naturally are.
Today I want to speak about following divine inspiration and divine guidance, and how if we do follow that divine guidance, we'll be magically transported to our manifestations, our goals. We are channels, right? Like when we express ourselves, whether it's through artistic, we move, the way we talk, we are channeling a divine essence.
Lucid dream reality shifters believe that reality shifting is just purely lucid dreaming, but they still want to take part in the reality shifting. That is fine. I support them either way.
But if somebody's doing you wrong, they're doing you wrong. It doesn't feel good, it hurts, or whatever the situation is. And it's probably time for you to bounce.
The universe sent you this video for a reason. And that reason is because you are experiencing the shift that we're going to be talking about here. The 2024 major energetic shift.
If you really know that there's only spirit that exists, this form would dematerialize, it would get burnt up. Say humility is so important. Never think you got it. Not as a technique, just because you don't got it. I like pissed on my laptop. I remember. The bathroom was right there. But like I had to do that. You're not dead. You're not done. You're not dead.
Today we are going to shift our beliefs about time.
If this video has reached you right now, then this is no coincidence, because the universe has sent me to you during this time to help you to reality shift into any reality that you desire.
So what is this technique that can help you shift every single time?
To be more and allow more of the expression of my true nature to reveal itself to everyone that I come in contact with. To embody that presence in a way that shifts someone, anyone.
I like that. All right, so this is what we have so far for the vocals. Tell me how you feel, it'll be okay. Can you show me what is real and take me away? Open my mind and reach inside. Now I'm gonna have to add another something there.